welcome back to Journey of She. I am Tracy and I am back and hopefully inspired to resonate with the incredible women that are on the other side of this podcast. I have truly never felt such a feeling of fulfillment to just know that there are women that have listened to the past two podcasts and have gained insight in any way from it. Comfort, calm. It's given me the motivation to keep going. So thank you so much, and I truly hope to continue to have a positive impact on anyone who comes across Journey of She. Today, my topic is cycles. We've briefly mentioned it to some degree in the intro as to all these different cycles that we go through. You know, as women, we've got our menstrual cycle, which, you know, we sort of just go through without actually understanding that it actually has quite an impact on our bodies, our minds, our emotions, our hormones. And I think that when we start to understand that these cycles and events have an impact on us, we can also lean into giving ourselves a little bit of grace to say, it's okay that I'm feeling like this, because my body is going through that. How can I not be feeling some sort of impact to the circumstances of the cycle that I'm currently in? The same with the moon. You know, we always think, oh, the crazy is happening, it must be a full moon. And, you know, damn straights, crazies are good. You know, there's an incredible book that I've just I just read through again and again and again and get different insights, is Women Who Run with Wolves. And it really is just trying to find your wild woman who really has been lost and along the way of, you know, trying to fit into the box of womanhood or the box of motherhood. And it's really trying to find your inner wise woman. And it starts with understanding what is going on around you so that you can actually feel into your body and realize that there is a reason why you are acting and responding a certain way. And instead of criticizing yourself, you can maybe just give a little bit of empathy and understand that you can move through this. And the baseline of the cycles topic today is that knowing that there are cycles, there is a beginning, there is a middle, there is an end, there is a build, and there is there's that waxing and waning, a growing, a releasing, a building, a shedding. And what that means is that we don't have to understand everything in this moment. That it is okay to come back to this moment at a later stage with more understanding or at the right time to break down another layer. And that sort of leads me into what I know I experienced and a lot of my friends experienced in the transition into motherhood, is this brand new chapter, and trying to be patient with knowing that there are layers to explore and cycles of the process. You know, with these little babies, they're always going through something. And I think the moment that you can actually, instead of correcting and trying to fix and trying to solve, which, you know, I think is our instinct, is to try to sit back slightly and just accept that there are different cycles, there are different moments, and we will gradually work through them when the time is right. So again, I've written some insight into cycles. It's sort of the way that I can understand my brain. It's just by writing, and I use the situation or the example that this journey is conquering a mountain, right? We've seen these amazing little pictures of us on our way up the mountain, and then we've conquered it, and we're like, I know who I am. I am Tracy. And then you look up and there's like a mountain range around you of much higher peaks than the one that you're currently on. And you're like, oh, okay. All right, cool. I'm Tracy now, but there are a lot more versions of Tracy to be discovered. And I'll go into a bit of just reading of the insight and sort of top and tail from there. We've so often been told how life is a journey, a mountain to be conquered one step at a time. This principle is a glimpse into the nature of the universe. The mountain is an infinite range. Within the mountain, there are multiple pathways, multiple trails, even the possibility of creating a new one. And once you summit one, you're introduced to the infinite opportunity of the next, and even once conquered appears, or even once we've conquered that, we have evolved and can be rediscovered again. So even though we might have peaked or summited the era or the situation that we're currently in, there are still layers there that can be rediscovered. So it doesn't mean that just because, you've been somewhere and you got it the first time, there really are more layers involved without it feeling too overwhelming. It also shows us who is on which quest with us. Who is at the end of one victory? Who is helping you push through to this one? And who maybe isn't a part of the next one? So, not everyone is forever. Some people and some situations just have a moment in time. And I think that there is a lot of freedom in accepting that you've had a relationship through a certain time that you needed it. And then you've both evolved and said, oh, actually, that way is good for me and that way is good for you. And I can't wait to meet you on the next one. I'll see you there. I'll see you at the top in the distance, and we'll do this again. In the most organic and selfless way, there is a release of control and a moment to accept that it is what it is. And it's not one beginning and one end. It is a continuous cycle of beginnings and ends. And sometimes that can feel overwhelming. And sometimes it can feel calming to know that we don't have to figure it all out right now. Life is far more fluid and dynamic to not just have a starting point and a finish line. And it's forever creating new possibilities for you. So I guess there is just a sense of trying to communicate hope in whatever situation you're currently in. Sit in it. It's all right. It will pass. There will be another time. And there will be more joy. So the last piece, and I'll close, I'm going to make these always, short and sweet because, if you are a mum, time is of the essence. And I really just want to hopefully be able to touch base in a quick and efficient manner. But once we begin to navigate our focus towards understanding where we are in our current cycle, we can learn to understand and release and accept and develop the trust in our current situation, and pretty much just release control to the universe. And I believe that there is a pocket of pure happiness and blissfulness and ease that sits on the other side of accepting where you are and knowing that there is always time to grow. I hope you have a beautiful day. That is it for Journey of She today. Journey of She.